Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is time for another reaction video today. Today we're going to be doing the Great Al Murray. You guys have highly suggested this almost since I've started my channel. Been a little hesitant to do it just because I know there's so many other channels that have been doing it throughout the last couple months, but you know, I thought, what the heck? I really want to react to Al Murray. Heard really great things about him, and I really want to start looking more into British comedians as it is anyway. So today we're going to be reacting to his Al Murray versus Americans. Thought that'd be a good way to jump into him. Try him out is just listen to what he thinks of us. I'm sure he's probably gonna trash us, which is gonna be great. Yeah, but I really like comedians. Like I've said that in several videos and stuff. Really the only British comedian I know is Ricky Gervais and now Al Murray. So if you guys could just let me know below, just comment like your guys' favorite British comedian, and I definitely would love to check them out. Before we get into the video today, if you guys could help me hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers in the next 3 weeks to a month, I would really appreciate it. So the best way to probably do that is if you're already subscribed, which means I love you, you guys are awesome. But if you're already subscribed and you like this channel, then just share it with your friends or whoever, friends, family, neighbors, whoever you want. Just feel free to do that. And then if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like this video and then comment below. That being said, we're gonna get into this. I think he's gonna be pretty good. So we're gonna see and get to experience the Great Al Murray.
Anyone from overseas here tonight? Anybody from overseas? Yeah? Fabulous. From which vanquished nation do you hail, sir? Tell me. Where you from?
United States.
United States. Fantastic. Welcome, eh? Welcome. I love you people. What's your name, Squire?
Neil.
Neil! Beautiful British name. Now, Neil, tell me. Neil, how long have you been in Great Britain, Squire?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah? Yeah? Tell me, if you had to sum up Great Britain in one word, Neil, what would it be, mate? Come on. Come on, Neil. Shit will get off the pot, sir. You what?
Football.
Football. No. The word you're looking for, mate, is great, isn't it?
That is funny because obviously Great Britain. It's like one of the few, it might be the only place, but like to be called Great Britain. You guys like call yourselves great, which you guys are. I mean, don't get me wrong, but that's funny.
Clues in the name, for fuck's sake. Those are yank. No, I love Americans. You're beautiful people, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah, you're beautiful people. Because the world, no, I love them. Back off, I love them. I love them. I love Americans because the world needs people like Americans, don't they? Because you're dreamers, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You're dreamers, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Because you've got that American dream. The American dream. Yeah? You're an American dreamer. Dreaming the American dream, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Yeah? Now, the fact is, Neil, we don't have a dream in Great Britain. We don't. Yeah? There is no British dream. Yeah? Yeah. This isn't because we lack some sort of sense of moral purpose. This isn't because we haven't got a sense of guiding destiny taking us towards a better tomorrow. No, we don't have a dream in this country, Neil, because we're awake. So that's simple. And what is that dream of yours anyway? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hey.
So actually, I kind of disagree with that. I think the American dream, at least kind of modern day, is rags to riches. You know, like being able to come from nothing and become rich is, or to succeed in life. That's kind of the American dream. Sadly, it's not really a true, like it doesn't really happen that often. It's like a very small percentages. A very small percentage of Americans actually make it. I guess we have more opportunity maybe. I'm not for sure. I don't feel like we would have any more opportunity than maybe in the UK because it does seem like very similar. But I do love like kind of like what you guys say, like taking the piss out of one another. I love that he's doing that to an American on stage in front of everyone. That's hilarious. I'm sure the American's not liking it. Maybe he is. I know we don't really do that to one another, and we probably kind of take some offense to it. Obviously, I don't on this because he's a comedian and it's what he is doing and it's funny. But like, if it wasn't this setting, just like out on the street and someone was just doing this, we would think that they're like berating us or belittling us and probably take some offense to it. But yeah, I love his little stage. I've heard of like the little pub lord, or I forget what he's called, but like pretending to just be this crazy drunk, but he's actually really smart, which is great.
I'd be embarrassed to write that down if I were you, Squire. It's a pleasure to have you here, you beautiful bloke. I love Americans, you're beautiful people. Yeah?
I am curious though, he keeps saying beautiful people. I know I'm not, obviously, but like what is that like an actual stereotype of America, is we have beautiful people? Because I've never heard of that one. Does it mean something else?
Simple folk, aren't you? If an American can't explain something, he says it's aliens, doesn't he? At least British people are prepared to admit when they're pissed, Neil. I mean, we're sensible people in this country. This is a reasonable country. It's a reasonable size, isn't it? Great Britain isn't that big. Yeah? America's vast, isn't it? Far too big, unwieldy country. Yeah? Britain's compact. Yeah? You reasonable size. I mean, the mountains aren't exactly that big, are they? Yeah? They're big enough to learn how to climb mountains and then practice and conquer other peoples. But they're not that big in themselves. I mean, the wildlife is not particularly wild, is it? Squirrels are not going to hunt you down in packs, are they? We don't have earthquakes in this country, do we? No, because we don't deserve them.
To be fair, I actually really am glad I don't live in a place that has a ton of poisonous snakes or like dangerous animals and stuff, because it's nice knowing that you can just walk through the woods and you really don't have to worry about anything. And then the mountains, I don't really know the highest mountain. I think it might be like 19,000 feet. I could be wrong on that, but we do have a lot of mountains. I guess they're probably not tall in the scheme of things. I know we have tons of like 14,000 feet. But we do have a lot of mountains. You know, he's just making fun of us. So.
It's that simple. Anyone who builds a city on a thing called the San Andreas Fault really has got it coming. In fact, Neil, it's not San Andreas' fault, is it? It's yours for building it there in the first place. Classic American behaviour.
Yeah, if you guys have never seen the San Andreas Fault Line, it's this crazy, huge earthquake fault line that supposedly, they've made movies and stuff on, but supposedly, like, if it were to hit a certain point, like, pretty much all the coastline of California would just, like, fall into the ocean, which is crazy.
Trying to palm the blame off onto some poor fucking Mexican. Forget the Alamo! Now, what is this? We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country. Aren't we? Yes, Steve? Oh, we are. Here we are. Can you play God Save the Queen? Yeah? F, F. G. D, E, F. G, G. A, G. F, D. E, F, G. A, C. Now, the point is this. The point is this. You might be looking stupid, eh? The point is this. The point is this. We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country, aren't we? Hmm? This is a sensible, down-to-earth country. I mean, we never put a man on the moon, did we? No. What would be the fucking point?
I mean, you guys didn't really have to put a man on the moon when you, like, conquered, colonialized, whatever you call it, but you guys like had 60% of the world at one time under the crown, so it was like, who cares about the moon?
You Yanks, you're banging about how you got there first, but no one else was trying, were they, mate? Don't count. Doesn't matter who comes first when you're on your own, does it, like, Jimmy? Been a year. I mean, we're sensible people in this country, don't we? Down-to-earth people. Yeah, we never put a man on the moon. Nah, the moon was never going to be part of the British Empire, was it, mate? There's no one to give it back to once we're done with it, was there? There's no point going to the moon, putting in a railway, trial by jury, parliamentary democracy. There's no bastard living there, is there? This is a trip. There's nothing to be gained in the way of hot and spicy food or Olympic quality athletes. It's a waste of a journey. I mean, why would the British, the very people who invented gravity, want to go somewhere where there is...
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, being able to claim gravity. That's a good one.
Hey, doesn't make any sense at all. The moon should be left to its own business of tides, werewolves and periods. No. anyone can explain to me the actual difference between them last two. Strange door later. Now, the point is this. No, just one man's silver bullet is another woman's bar of chocolate. Period, Neil. That's an example of a word that means different things to you and I, isn't it, Squire? Because you're a Yank and I'm British, yeah? That's right. Period, yeah? To the American woman, the word period probably means something like full stop, doesn't it? That's the same thing for American geezers, eh, Neil? Because we're divided by a common language, that's right, and a fucking great big ocean, thank Christ.
Thanks for recommending this. He's really good, actually. I kind of was expecting him to be good since he's so recommended. I just love how he just spoke his mind, kind of trashed everyone. That's kind of a comedian's job in some ways, like just calling out things as they are in a comedic sense. Or at least that's what they've become. I really appreciate that. He's great. Like, he totally just calling out America and everything. I just love it. He's just a really funny guy, but I really do actually kind of like the mentality of the British people that, like, now that I've been talking with you guys more, learning more about you guys really want to make everything funny, and you really do, like, try to take the piss out of each other. That's saying it's just different, but it's really probably healthy and good just to be, like, calling each other out all the time and then doing it in a comedic sense so you guys don't, like, hate each other. So yeah, I actually really like that part of your guys' culture. It's really unique, but probably really good. So yeah, Al Murray's he's hilarious. So again, thanks for recommending that to me. I probably would do a longer one of his. I just kind of wanted to try him out and just see what I thought of him. I guess most of his stuff seems pretty old, so I don't know if he stopped comedy at some point. I'll look that up at some point. Again, thanks for recommending it to me, guys. I really do appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much.